referee's whistle goes and Hodge switches the direction of the kick to the far side. And so Scotland immediately have taken the initiative, and it's a try for John Leslie. Would you believe it? What a dramatic opening. The Scots caught the Welshman cold with the switch of kick. Barely a minute gone.
Well, Shane Howarth goes up for it. The ball is taken from him. John Leslie, one Kiwi taking the ball out of a grasp of another. What a start.
It really was a marvellous bit of work. John Leslie, of course, is a big fellow at 6'2". And, well, he can shift as well, as you can see. Neil Jenkins' tackle just couldn't stop the try.
Scotland, what clever switch of play. John Leslie, oh dear, oh dear.
Alan Tate has actually gone on. So Gregor Townsend goes to stand-off half, his favourite position. And there he is, the switch to Leslie. The Scottish 10 metres line. Peters took it a bit further. Armstrong. Oh, that was a wild pass from Bullock. And that was the ball thrown away by the Scots as Howley feeds. That's Howarth going, using the narrow side. Howley switching. Jenkins. Was that Jonathan Humphreys? A loud blast for going over against the Scots. And Howley is away once again. Jenkins out. The counter-attack here as Townsend goes. Townsend flat out. He's going to score between the posts. Another opportunist score. Gregor Townsend the scorer, his 6th try for Scotland. It's 13-all. And the crowd here, well, they're just lapping it up.
Well, it's the quickly taken penalty. It worked so well for Robert Howley. Part 1 is fine. Part 2, Scott Quinnell drops that fierce pass from Neil Jenkins. And Gregor Townsend, it's a question of pace. He's certainly too quick for Scott Gibbs, and he's too quick for Shane Howarth. What a turnaround by Scotland. They were undone in the first half by a quickly taken penalty. They take full advantage of a Welsh tap penalty themselves in the second.
Scott Quinnell couldn't hold the ball that came up about his right ear somewhere. And of course Townsend, a flying machine. There was no chance whatsoever of either Shane Howarth or Scott Gibbs catching him. That was Townsend in full flow. Scotland leading. Another change by Scotland. Peter Walton is off and Budge Pountney has gone on at flanker. Out there from Bullock was the scrum half. Leslie goes. Pountney is there. It's a good ball inside the Welsh 22. There's a real chance here as Townsend goes. Townsend gives it on to Tate. Tate has scored. A superb try by the Scots. Alan Tate's 10th try for Scotland in a CAP international.
Well, this is the answer, because Scotland steal the ball on the Welsh throw yet again. They set up the midfield move, and Alan Tate over for the try. Scotland have made it very difficult for Wales to win their own line-out ball. Gregor Townsend with the initial surge, the pass out of the tackle. Alan Tate, the angle, cutting back inside, out of the Rugby League manual. Great try again.
It was a great bit of work by Townsend, who of course made the threat initially when Scotland won this handy ball inside the 22. Townsend threatening, and then Alan Tate, who judged his angle of run quite beautifully. Armstrong, Townsend had to check. Taken on there by John Leslie. Tackled there by Quinnell. Quinnell trying to turn the body and get his own body back. The Scots have won it as Armstrong has a go. Great surging stuff by the Scottish forward. They know one more score might seal it for them. As Armstrong tries to go, Martin Leslie, that's the goal line. Murray is there. Scott Murray has scored his 2nd try for Scotland, and it's a crucial one.
Irrepressible Scotland. The kicking game has taken them into these situations, and now the forwards who've been driving all day. Oh, what a finish for Scott Murray. Brilliant.
He got so low in the drive, and although he never had to let the ball go, so it was really a momentum try. Armstrong hooking it away over his left shoulder. Howard racing back there. And the judge's flag is up. The referee's whistle goes for the end of the match. Most of the 67,500 threw their arms.
Tap was from Delalio. It's not secure ball though, and not something that Dawson will appreciate. Armstrong pounces. Now it's Townsend. He's got support from Martin Leslie. Through comes Murray. It's Alan Tate, and that is a brilliant score for Scotland. A try to grace any Five Nations occasion, and it brings them right back into the match. Alan Tate, the scorer.
Watch this, the way he just holds his man through the half gap. Superb support from Scotland, and Tate, he takes that short line which he took against Wales for the try superbly well.
The potential was always there. Townsend, Armstrong, in comes Tate, blasting his way through the middle. Magnificent from Tate. Nobody's going to stop it. What a run from Tate.
Leslie holds his man. Tate scythes through. There's the step. That is brilliant.
Held in by Richard Hill. Dawson. Now it's his turn to make the break. And England going to ground there. In goes Johnson, too aggressive as well. Now referee McHugh might have something to say about this. Johnson shaking his head, but it was right in front of the ref.
Well, now you notice the Scots have left a gap in the middle of the line-out. They want some manoeuvring space. Gordon Bullock's throw, plucked out to the air again by Murray. There's the drive. Bullock trying to switch it. Armstrong held. That was a good green-shirted drive there. Cameron Murray has gone in a scrum half. It's Murray there who saved it for the Scots. Patrick Jones did a good bit of driving there. Now along the line there to Townsend. A breakthrough almost by Alan Tate. This is real harum-scarum stuff, there's no doubt, but it's Armstrong once again. Townsend out. Leslie, a great chance there for Murray. Murray is in. Cameron Murray, the scorer, as he did against Italy a fortnight ago. His second Camp International try. It's 7-5 for Ireland.
Gary Armstrong again looking to the blind side with Gregor Townsend, who just a little pop ball to Leslie, who floats, takes out two men with that floated pass to Murray and just beats the Irish defender to the touchline. He's a bit pleased with that, isn't he?
It was a wonderful dip of the left shoulder by Murray as he went in. Leslie judged the pass beautifully. He floated it, and look how low he got. That was a great scoring dive. That's Scott Murray. Eric Peters ready to hoist him. Oh, it was a lovely take there by the other Leslie, Martin Leslie. Scotland peeling and rolling. Good effort really by the Irish forward nonetheless. However, it's Armstrong. No way through. Leslie, Townsend. Has he made it? The score is there. Derek Bevan was right on the spot. And Gregor Townsend scores his 9th try for Scotland.
Scotland really, as I said before, laying a great foundation. Gary Armstrong taking out more men. Leslie sensibly switches it blind, and there's that lovely floated pass. Townsend just has to get outside Wood, and he's in the corner.
There wasn't an awful lot of room when the ball came out. The Irish forwards seemed to have sorted it out. However, Gary Armstrong just getting under closely. That was the switch by Leslie. Now watch how Townsend, with sheer pace and good handling of the ball, got the try. Irish is always playing at a frantic pace here. Now it's Townsend. Leslie. Oh, Leslie has almost got clear. He's got Tate with him. Leslie going. He didn't realise that Alan Tate had gone off to the left. Ireland's 22. Loud blast for holding on. Penalty to Ireland.
That was very significant, that previous scrum, which Ireland had all that trouble with. Jim Telfer's obviously gone to home on this Irish scrum and has seen how England done so well. John Leslie just getting clear there. He's had to check back. He's run out of his own support. Conor O'Shea just gone out of picture, and he's eventually brought to ground and lays the ball back. but another wonderful movement from Scotland.
It was Martin Leslie, Armstrong, Townsend. Townsend is through. Now where's the support coming for him? It's taken on there by Alan Tate. Alan Tate back inside. The interception by Girvan Dempsey. And that was a magnificent Scottish breakout. But on the wrong side, penalty to Ireland.
Penalty for Ireland, but if we can see this wonderful break by Gregor Townsend, he basically takes on his man. Humphreys takes a dummy, Ward misses him. Now he pops that past it, but who's going to catch him? Who do you think so far? Forward of the match in my book, Dana Quinnigan. What pace.
Townsend lobs it. Well, Quinnigan went for it. And it's been stolen. Leslie once again. Townsend. Great chance there for Cameron Murray. Can he get into the corner? Murray is there. The arms are raised and he's got in behind the post. Cameron Murray's second try of the match. His third for Scotland. What a riposte by the Scots. 20 points to 13 they lead. It was a super try. First of all, Martin Leslie pinching the ball, and then his brother starting the attack. Watch the timing and directions of the pass here. There was John Leslie's, just each one taking a man on, and Alan Tate did a take and give there. Now watch this little inebriated twitter there by the young fellow Murray before beating his man on the outside and scoring his second try. What a day he's having. Young fella who was Hoyt's 55th international player, their club's 55th cap player. However, Costello picks and goes. But Martin Leslie hung on to him. Close, he worked, helped to work the ball clear. Paul Wallace has a go, but loose. McGuinness, Keith Wood once again. He really is a delight to watch, ball in hand. Great chances here. That was a switch there to Jonathan Bell, right in front of Scotland's post. Referee warning him, but Scotland have stolen it. And there's a man over here as Townsend is away. Gregor Townsend over halfway. Chased by Humphreys, gives it on to Tate. Tate on to Metcalf, the fullback. And this could be another try for Murray. And in fact, it's going to be Stuart Grimes. That is one of the great tries. Extraordinary score, that one. You won't see a better try in the championship the rest of this.
Many teams winning drop goals and penalties that one can recall, especially tries too. Here comes Scotland though with Kenny Logan on the break. Great tap tackle by Labie, may have saved the try, but it's still Scotland coming. Stuart Reid, Armstrong, Townsend, men outside wide. Tate goes, just come to support from Leslie, and the try is for Scotland. What a comeback.
Well, what a riposte from Scotland, and quite unexpected, you would have thought, the way that the game had gone so far, Nigel, but tremendous riposte. And here is just the finishing off. Good hands from Scotland. Tate just looking as though it might have been a deflection there, but an inside pass, I think, from Tate inside to Martin Leslie. And that is a magnificent try. Wonderful riposte from Scotland there.
Well, couldn't have been more timely, could it? Scotland coming back. Here's Martin Leslie, son of Andy Leslie, the former All Black captain, scoring his first try for Scotland. And a vital moment to bring parity, and the conversion to lead is successful by Kenny Logan.
Well, it was a wonderful inside break from Kenny Logan. He came off his wing, direct angles of running that opened it up and split the defence wide open. Wonderful play from Scotland, continuing from what we've already seen from them in this Five Nations Championship.
10 minutes played of this first half. What incident we've had. Another thrilling overture to such an important game. And Scotland doing well. That was so vital to their morale, to their confidence, restored as they now lead 7 points to 5.